We're going to start by finding a comfortable seat. So whatever that looks like for you, cross-legged, legs underneath you, propped up on something, back against a chair or a cushion. And then maybe you start to bring the eyes to a close. Roll the shoulders back as you sit up tall. Relax that forehead as the eyes close. Relax the backs of the eyes. Maybe your right hand sits on top of your left, palms facing up. And I want you to just do a brief scan of your body, of your physical body. Checking in with any areas of tension. How does your body feel today? And we're going to take some deep breaths, and with each exhale, can you release a little more softness into the body? Especially into those areas where there might be tension, but bringing it everywhere. So deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, release the body a little, soften. Inhaling in through the nose. Maybe these exhales are through the mouth. Just releasing yourself. One more like this, in through the nose. As you exhale, soften those shoulders away from the ears. Press your bum down into the mat, into whatever's supporting you. And just let your breath become more natural. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Relax that jaw and the forehead. And then I want you to meet yourself here today. So going up into that mind and noticing what's there today. And I'd like you to choose to see everything. So even the uncomfortable bits. The bits that maybe when we're going through our day, we try to suppress. Grief, or anxiety, or stress, or overwhelm. Can you see it all? Notice it all. We can have a tendency to try and avoid these more uncomfortable feelings. Try and suppress them, stay away from them. But it's our body letting us know something. There's a reason that that's coming up. And I don't know about you, I have this real want to be perfect. This want for everything to be good and golden and positive. And so trying to ignore those more uncomfortable things that I don't want, or that I don't feel make me this perfect illusion that I have for myself. But we're all human beings. And with that comes flaws and weaknesses and mistakes, failings. So what would it feel like to accept all of you right now? From the more comfortable bits all the way to those really tense, uncomfortable pieces. would it feel like for you to accept you as a whole with all of these different facets? I want you to welcome them in. Whatever that discomfort looks like for you, whatever those parts of you that you don't want to dwell on and you want to leave behind, can you welcome them? As if you were welcoming an old friend with a huge big hug, or a snuggly furry friend. Can you embrace them, bring them in? What would that feel like to embrace those bits that you feel less comfortable with? I think as human beings, we always have this tendency, or we always have this negative critique in our heads. I think that comes kind of historically from needing to limit threat and risk when we really were at threat a lot of the time, way back in prehistoric times. And so needing that negative voice to warn, to keep us safe. Now we're in a very different space where the world, despite not feeling safe a lot of the time, feels very different from that immediate threat that our ancestors maybe had. And the reason I'm saying this is because that negative voice is quite natural. And it's how we answer that that's the bit we can choose, the bit that we can alter and affect. So hearing, I'm not enough, or I should be better at this. Can we listen to that? Can we notice that? And then understand the reason why. Why is our body telling us this? It must be linked to something elsewhere. But not believing it. Noticing, but not taking that as truth. Changing the narrative for yourself. Hearing in that critiquing voice, I'm not enough. And thinking, today, I'm not feeling enough. Why? Exploring that. As we end, I want you to say one kind thing to yourself. And this can be absolutely anything. If you're feeling gushing and loving towards yourself, go crazy. But equally, if you're feeling that you're grateful for yourself for sitting here for these couple of minutes, anything at all, you're proud of yourself for something. Say something kind to yourself. Take one last breath here. Just start to feel into the surroundings. So start to hear noises again, bringing yourself back to the present. If the eyes are closed, gently blinking them open. And just taking your time, being slow to move. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I think you're wicked. If you like these meditations, then please let me know. and subscribe, explore the rest of my content. Thank you so much for being here with me today.